I said, the coalition is alive and well. Harper would like you to believe that the Bloc Québécois has a big say in the coalition. They don't have any say whatsoever in the coalition. They are just supporting the coalition. They're not going to be cabinet ministers from the Bloc. There's not going to be any ministerial secretaries from the Bloc. They're just not even going to sit on the same side of Parliament as the coalition. They have said that they would support the coalition for 18 months on confidence motions only. And he played a lot on that, the Bloc Québécois. I mean, he especially in Parliament, he played on that quite a bit. And it certainly backfired in Quebec. I was looking at the faces of some of the MPs from Quebec when he was Harper was talking there, and you could see that their face, they weren't very happy, but they're towing the line. Right. They're towing the line because they have to, because Harper is very, very dominant in that party. He's rules with an iron fist, and if you don't toe the line, you're gone.
Yeah, and he showed his arrogance when he got the senators.
Yep. He promised he would not appoint senators, but
yeah.
I mean, we have the documents that were signed by Leighton de Block and Harper and Stockwell Day, and he just wants everybody to forget about that. He's kind of sorry he did that now, but it's out there that he used the Bloc for passing many of his laws. He had to get the support of the Bloc. He counted on the Bloc for support. Now that the Bloc is supporting the coalition, they're demons. They're traitors. They're separatists. They're everything. But when he needs them, though, they're his best friends. But Harperites will try and make you believe that this coalition had been in the works for a long time. It wasn't. It's as soon as he came out with that stimulus package, the three party leaders from the opposition got together and successfully formed this coalition. And that's how you get things done in Parliament, is when you're working together. Harper does not want to work with anybody. That was very, very obvious by his package. He wanted to attack trade unions and women by taking away the pay, equal pay for equal work, and it just backfired on him. Underhanded, yeah. I mean, I got in those a few days after the forming of the coalition, I probably got anywhere from 600 to 1,000 email on my BlackBerry. The Conservatives gave out our BlackBerry email addresses.
What?
Yeah.
And I can tell you that 95% of my emails came from Alberta. The other another 4.5% came from British Columbia, and I got a handful from Nickel Belt. Very few. I got the majority of emails that I got from Nickel Belt. The majority were against the coalition because the people didn't understand what the coalition was. And when I returned phone calls and explained to them what the coalition was all about and that it was part of our constitution and it's quite legal, they understood, and they had a change of mind. Silent majority. I think in the days that are leading up to the reopening of Parliament, more and more people have spoken out for this coalition. The biggest problem with the coalition when it was formed was Mr. Dion. I mean, he was the leader of the Liberal Party at the time, so we had to deal with Mr. Dion, like it or not. We as New Democrats cannot choose the leader of the opposition party. So we dealt with him, and now that the Liberals have a new leader, it seems like the coalition is kind of grown. in the last budget, $33 billion was offered to the municipalities, and of that $33 billion, none of it, absolutely none of it, has reached the municipalities yet. None of it, zero, not a dollar. Yeah, we don't believe for a minute that Harper is going to... the things that he's proposing right now in the stimulus package are things that he's fought against all his life. Daycare, helping the municipalities, helping forestry, auto industry. He's fought against these ideas. Now he's going to put this in the package, and he expects us to believe that he's going to help these people. He's fought against the poor forever. He promised in the last budget 125,000 new daycare spaces. He has created zero. So now he's saying we're going to put in money for daycare spaces. It's like re-announcing an old announcement, and we don't. It's not going to happen. I mean, he might bring out a budget that looks great, using all of or some of our ideas. But we don't. We're going to vote against it because we don't trust him in carrying out these promises. I mean, it's easy to make any kind of promise, but you're going to follow through. Ignatieff could vote for Harper. If he does vote for Harper, then he's got to defend him throughout the length of this Harper government, and that might not be easy to do. Because if they pass this budget and Harper gets his way, he's going to bring more controversial laws that the Liberals will have to support. And if the Liberals support the budget, he will have power. He will have majority power. As the critic for FedNor, one of the things that when I was assigned this portfolio, one of the first things that I wanted to do was go talk to Tony Clements. And the way to do that is when he is on house duty. We have house duties where you have to be in the house. Every party has a set number of people that have to be in the house at any one time. And I was waiting for Mr. Clement to be on house duty, and then I would just go sit beside him and talk to him. If you don't do that, his staff will not allow you to go anywhere near him. But when he's sitting in the house, I mean, he can't run away. So you just go talk to him. The issue about FedNor is we want to make it a regional development agency for Northern Ontario, including Parry Sound. I want to make that very clear. Tony Clements would like to think that he's the one that changed Tony Martin's mind, but it wasn't that. It was Tony coming to Parry Sound and listening to the people.
Parry Sound Muskoka.
Parry Sound Muskoka, yeah, listening. Yeah. But if he really believed in FedNor the way New Democrats do, he would make it a regional development agency.
It's not now?
No, it's not. Because we have money that is from FedNor that goes to Southern Ontario. I know there was one in Niagara Falls, I believe.
One in Niagara Falls and one in Hamilton.
Yeah,
Very
large amounts of money. And if we were to make it a regional development agency for Northern Ontario, that wouldn't. We're not against Southern Ontario getting money. Don't get us wrong. We don't want them to get our money.
Yeah.
And we want to increase the FedNor funding to $100 million, and that's quite a bit of money. I met
all of it stays here.
All of it stays in Northern Ontario. Well, it's just that it's been quite a pleasure coming out here today to listen to the people from Parry Sound, Bracebridge, Muskoka. And your problems are not any different from the people of Nickelbach.